Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood, you know, and you should want this fight to be miserable. You should want this to hurt. Be the guy who thrives in that.
It doesn't matter where you are in life. It really doesn't. Because the great thing about life is it's always your next move. Your next move that counts. No matter where you are. You could be, look, I was dead broke. My electric bill was being shut off. And there were people even like worse off than I was. It doesn't matter. You could change your life if you want to. It's always your next decision.
People always say, man, how do you handle failure, man? I fail a lot, dude. I fail all the time. They go, how do you handle it? Well, I don't look at failure as failure. I look at failure as your first, second, third, fourth, fifth attempt. I look at them as attempts. I don't look at anything as failure. Because when you're going to try to do something, not trying is failure.
Man, the beauty of being someone who has to go through struggle, the beauty, because you get that. If there's no struggle, then it's nothing. There's no journey. There's no journey. You know, you get to make that magic, man. You get to be the story.
A blade does not become strong. It does not become tempered until it's been through the fire. And it's hot, and it melts you down, and you're uncomfortable. And you're going to say, what, am I done yet? Am I a sword for the ages? No. No, you're not. You're not done yet.
The problem is when people fall into that dark hole, they think that defines them. But it doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't define you. It's just you right now. You could be totally different tomorrow. You're a human being. You can think, you can adjust. That's sometimes all you need to do and decide, this is what I do from now on. I have good days.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be another good day. And then I'm going to force myself into another good day. And the next thing you know, I've got some momentum.
Right.
You got some momentum. You can change everything.
There are times in life when you're going through a hard time and you think you're going through a test. That's not the test. The test is how do you go through the hard time? How do you handle that failure? What do you do when you fail the test? That is the test.
I'm a warrior, period. There's a lot of guys that have been in a lot more combat than me. A warrior is not always that. A warrior is a says, hey, I'm here again today. I'm here again tomorrow. I'm gonna be here the next day. I'm 50 years old, I'm still getting after it. It's a person that puts no limit on what's possible.
Winners, the difference between them and the spectators is the winners have a belief that overrides the crowd's disbelief every single time. Their belief is so strong, even though they hit failure, they get knocked on the ass, they're finding intestinal fortitude to stand back up again, face that same challenge, learning from the previous mistakes, and make it happen.
What you did back there ain't got nothing to do with what God got for you. What you did back there was learn the lessons to get you to where you are at this particular moment right here. Listen to me, man. You have a great life in front of you. But your great life is in front of you. It's not behind you.
You can't let the past burn you twice, right? Which is like if you failed in the past, if you project that failure into the present, then that past failure continues to repeat itself by you not even trying. It's like if we're looking at a kid who's walking, right, and they fall, we're not like, I think it's just going to be a crawler. You say so much worse things to yourself when it's like, if you failed, so what? It's like, it's a process. You're going to learn to walk, and you'll learn to walk eventually as long as you don't stop.
You can't wait for everything to be okay to live your life.
That's a lesson that people need to hear and learn. Everybody just wants to be comfortable. You can't just wait for things to get perfect. You just go out and do stuff.
There's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. And there's no problems, only solutions. Failure is the mother of all success. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan getting cut from his 9th grade basketball team, he wouldn't have became Michael Jordan. All they can do is learn and come back bigger, better, stronger, because all it's going to do is lead you in the right direction. If you're always winning, then you don't really understand what it is to win. You got to take those losses. You got to take those hits. There's got to be the valleys, the peaks, the ups, the downs. In order for you to, when it does happen, you go, wow, you know, this is what it's all about.
Other than death, all failure is psychological. Other than death, all failure is psychological. Think about that. This failure, this upset, this catastrophe, if you aren't dead, then it's just psychological. It's in your head. It's pretty easy sometimes to feel beaten. But let me tell you, that doesn't mean give up. These challenges that you face, let their demands and their trials make you stronger. Let the adversity you face today turn you into a better person tomorrow.